Welcome to the Warriors Path CrossFit podcast. In this series we call The Other 23, we go beyond the hour inside the gym and talk about what happens the other 23 hours of the day. I'm sitting down with members from all walks of life, ages, backgrounds, life experience, job descriptions, and more. Real stories, real people, proving that CrossFit is for everyone. Everyone can make fitness fit into their life. Today, I am sitting with Alan, otherwise known at the gym as AT. What's up, Alan?
Hey, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Awesome.
Thanks for joining me.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Yeah, this is exciting. So you're the first person in the series of the other 23.
The first person, what was last week with Kayla?
Well, that was like a coach's question. So I'm going to ask you some same and some different questions.
So I'm like the first member of
the
other 23.
Yeah.
That's
the
cool.
other 23. So I got this idea about the other 23 because I was having a conversation with one of our members and he was asking about how to improve in the hour. And I said, well, really what you should look at is you come here consistently, 1 hour, whatever number of days you come, 4, 5, 6 days a week. What are you doing in the other 23 hours of each day that support your intentions of doing better here? So the choices that you make outside of the gym are going to lend themselves to making yourself better inside the gym. And, we all have lives and things to do and busy schedules and work and friends and family and play and stuff. So that all is encompassing in the other 23 hours. So let's talk about your 23 hours outside of the gym.
Outside of the gym.
A day in the life of AT.
Yeah, I know it's a lot. So I work so much. But I think one of the biggest things for me is I think about my movements throughout the day, every day. Like, is it like a CrossFit related movement that's safe? Like lifting things, because I own a DJ company and I'm lifting things at work and I'm always moving equipment. So I'm always thinking, is this the right way to do it? Like, this would be a better way to do it. And even when I'm like lifting speakers all the time. So that's like constant CrossFit for me, always in my mind. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's awesome. I love it when someone's like, oh, I had a CrossFit moment at this grocery store or,
it's like more than that
picking up kids or whatever.
Yeah, like even if I'm in the shower or whatever, I'm like, I practice a squat. I'm like, this feels a little weird. Let me do a squat, because I think even this morning I was talking about like hip mobility to myself, and I'm like, well, this is sore, so maybe if I just increase my hip mobility. So I'm like practicing like hip mobility like random. Isn't that weird for me to like bring that up just now?
It's funny because you're not the first person to tell me that they practice squats in the shower. It's funny. I think 2 of the other guys were talking about it like a while back, but I'm like, squats in the shower?
I know,
okay,
right?
Like I hadn't thought of doing that, but I mean, it must feel good with the water on your back.
No, I guess. I mean, sometimes my hips feel a little weird, and then I'm paranoid because my dad had, double hip replacement. My brother had hip replacement, and I'm like, sometimes my hips feel a little weird, and I'm like, I want to just increase that mobility, and so I don't have that issue.
Yeah,
hopefully.
I think that's a real concern, and I'm glad that you're thinking about it because, it's got to be some sort of genetic thing if your dad had double and then your brother had one, and I think hopefully the other one doesn't have to be replaced at any point, but you never know. But that hip replacement gave him his life back, right? Wasn't that awesome?
Yes.
Holy cow.
Hopefully my movements decrease that, fact that I might have to have something down the road. So we'll see.
Yeah, hopefully not. Stay active, moving. So you said your day is busy. Describe to me a day. Wake up like a normal day of life. A regular work day or whatever.
I teach instrumental music to kids and general music to kids, so I'm always on my feet. I'm doing activities with the kids, and there's movement. So a random day is me going to school, getting up, driving 45 minutes in a car, going to school, teaching lessons all day, having lunch, teaching more lessons, whether it's instrumental music or music for kids, and then planning the rest of my day, because a lot of times I have other events after school with my DJ entertainment company. So we have lots of things going on, and planning and coordinating and making phone calls during lunch, and then looking at the WOD app to see if it fits in for my day, if I can go. So that's pretty much every day. Like, can I go today? Does it work with my schedule? Because I want to stay active in the movement thing. And on days when I can't go, I hop on my mountain bike.
Oh, nice.
So that's pretty much more consistent than people know because I do go.
Where do you go?
Kittatinny State Park.
Very cool.
So, which I used to race. So I used to be in the race circuit for mountain biking, and I used to race there in Morristown and other places. But I do try to fit it in with the light, if it's how light it is outside. If we can fit it in, we do it. Me and my friend go.
Cool. So you go to school, you teach, you get off, you do the DJ thing, plug your DJ company here, ... Go ahead.
Oh, my DJ company?
Yep.
Sure. So, I've been doing it for about 20 years. We've built it up to, almost 200 events a year, whether they're weddings and other things, barbecues, 40th birthday parties, different birthday parties. I mean, even this weekend I have a wedding today. And then we have a fall festival at a country club with photo booths, and I'm also doing a disco party for 6-year-old twins tomorrow.
6-year-old needs a DJ.
Yes, and
Oh
last
my
night I
God.
did a Halloween party for another school, and last weekend we had 4 weddings. So I have a team that works too, and we also do photo and video for weddings and other kinds of events as well. So it's pretty intense.
Oh, it's a lot.
It's a lot.
It didn't start out that way though. What did it start out like?
It started out actually as a live music company. So, and I wanted
A band?
Yeah, it was like duos, trios, bands, and the market wasn't really where I thought it was for how much time I was putting into, having something, but websites and marketing, and it seemed like the world was going into more of a digital way with DJs, and I didn't know how to DJ. But even though I have 2 degrees in music, I didn't know how to DJ. So a long time ago, I thought of promoting in a DJ way and connected with some DJs that I knew and started promoting with different media, and slowly it became, almost all DJ company now, which is huge because that's
cool.
way more lucrative than, everyone wants a DJ these days.
And then you can hire other people and have them work for you, but you can't be in more places at once as a band.
Correct.
When you're in the band.
And when you're in a band, you have a front person, you have like all different things that you have to be in control of. So it's easy to manage one person that's DJing an event for you, or a 2-person team if it's a wedding, and that can be in another place doing an event. So it's way more, sustainable as a company to do that.
That's cool that you were able to evolve and like turn it into something even more and better using technology. Yeah. So we'll move on to the next thing then. Let's talk about what are your favorite things to eat? Like your fuel.
I've really come a long way. I think this is my 6th year in CrossFit. I'm going into my 6th year. I think it's the end of the 5th or 6th or a lot. I think I'm over 900 classes. So, yes.
You're almost to the 1,000 sticker.
I know. So I've really come a huge, huge way with my fitness. But my one, my one fault is my eating habits. So
probably being at all those parties don't make it easy to make those decisions, because you're like, you got all this great food in front of you and you're at a party and they give you the option to have what you want, right?
Yeah, and I love pasta and all those things. But I think for me too, because I'm fit and thin, is that I feel like I can eat whatever I want because I don't have any fat. But we have to remember what's on the inside. So, all that. So I'm really want to get more in touch with, healthy eating. But I have allergies too, so it's always deterred me from eating correctly in a fitness way,
Yeah, so that's something maybe on
for wellness.
on the future goal list, maybe.
Yeah, I mean, I am conscious and I'm not eating complete junk, but I am like, I could definitely be eating more healthy, for sure.
Okay. So what's your favorite, like, treat? Like something that you're
judge.
like, oh, no, I'm not. I'm asking you the question so you can answer it honestly. I'm not going to judge. What's your favorite treat?
My favorite thing to eat, like when I've had a long week, is legit, like, Chinese.
Oh my God, I thought you were going to say like chocolate pie or something.
No, like I love like even like tonight, and it's not horrendous, but like there is like, it's not great for you because I had
there's a lot of salt.
Yeah, it's like a lot of sodium, and I had lo mein,
Pasta.
and barbecue ribs
Yeah.
with the Chinese sauce.
Sugary.
So great. I love it. It makes you feel so amazing, but then it doesn't.
Oh, God, yeah. If I ate that, my belly would hurt, I think. I haven't eaten Chinese in a long time. Every now and then I'll have something like that, but not the meat part.
It's one of my favorite things, and I give it like maybe once every couple weeks. So it's not.
Yeah, it's totally not what I would have expected you to say. I really thought you were going to say like chocolate mousse pie or chocolate cake or something like that.
No, and like, you know what? I love
Donuts or
chocolate, but it
something.
ends up not being in my house.
Yeah.
So, I mean, once in a while, like at 10 o'clock.
Oh, there's Chinese food in your house?
No, but I make a plan to get it. I don't make a plan to go get chocolate. Like, I'm going to go and get a whole huge bag of Dove chocolates.
Yeah.
But occasionally there are those times where I'm like, you know, it's 11 o'clock at night and the gas station's down the road, and I'll scoot down and get some chocolate once in a while.
For real?
Yeah.
At 11 at night?
Maybe.
Oh my God, I want to be sleeping at 11. If I'm awake at 11 at night, it's either a really cool party or I don't know what. I need to be sleeping at 11 at night.
I know. Sometimes I'm up because of the events I do, and I'm up late.
Oh, yeah, okay. So that must be hard. Tell me about your sleeping routine then, because if you have a busy schedule, like a regular schedule in the daytime, in addition to all these events and parties that you have to go to that are usually on the weekends and late.
So that actually brings up another thing that I've been dealing with as far as like caffeine. So I've been drinking way too much caffeine to help, you know, my schedule of not enough sleep, tired during the day, coffee. And then I was getting some anxiety and some other symptoms that, you know, weren't really good, I feel. So I talked to some health professionals and I realized that maybe like my caffeine intake was too high. So that actually, fast forwarding to 2 months later, I have had no caffeine at all.
Really?
Yeah, so even when
Zero,
except for there is a small amount in decaf because I am drinking decaf coffee, but not as many cups either, like maybe one in the morning and one after work.
Wow.
So I'm completely been caffeine free. Even if I do have carbonated beverages, I'm doing no caffeine. So my sleep has been so much deeper.
Oh, good.
Like insanely deeper.
Isn't that amazing?
So like it's scary deep, like so deep that I have like dreams.
You didn't have dreams before?
I did, but once in a while. So now like they were like I was surface sleeping before.
Wow.
So now every time I sleep now, it's like a whole other life.
Yeah, you wake up
like,
with a fresh
So I can't even actually like sleep a whole night. I'm like, whoa, that was too intense. I need to stay awake for a while.
Till it's time to go to bed again.
Yeah, like I'm sleeping. I get like 6-7 hours sleep, maybe 6, but like they're so deep. And I know a lot of my friends are like, oh, I need 8 hours sleep. Like you have to get 8 hours sleep. And I'm like maybe 5 sometimes, but it's so deep. Like I feel so refreshed. So I think like this whole caffeine intake has helped my sleeping.
That's amazing.
Yeah, like my days I have endless energy, but it's constant instead of the ups and downs
Relying
of like, oh, I have
on
a caffeine high. Oh, my caffeine, now I'm dropping. No, I have to get more caffeine and then I'm tired again. So I feel like America's been, you know, induced into this whole like caffeine life, you know, that it's for us to buy more beverages that have caffeine, you know, when if you just stay on a straight line, you don't need the caffeine and your energy is always great. Now, coffee's always great sometimes. So I'm like, maybe in a few months I'll try a cup and see how it goes because I do like the taste. I mean, I feel like it does taste a little better than the decaf coffee.
Oh, there's a taste difference?
Maybe, minimally.
Okay.
There's my scoop.
Huh. Okay. That's awesome, though. I'm curious. Did you get like any withdrawal symptoms or headaches or anything when you gave up coffee?
I think it was like, well, caffeine, not.
Caffeine.
Because
Yeah,
the decaf coffee still feels that placebo effect. Like I really feel energized from a decaf coffee, like, and there's barely any caffeine in it. But I had like a couple nights of headaches, and that's it.
Wow. I remember once a long time ago I had to not drink coffee for a few days. I think I was in the hospital or something, and I had the worst headaches, but I didn't have to continue on once I was home. I was able to go back to drinking coffee. But I only drink coffee in the morning. I think I read somewhere that if you drink a cup of coffee, half of it is kind of like worn off in a few hours, and the other half of the caffeine stays in your system for up to 12 hours. So
it could even be more because I it took a while for me to get back to like where I felt really good. Like some of those symptoms I was getting like lingered for a while.
Wow.
Yeah. So I don't know if it stays in your system even longer than
Or
12
or maybe
hours.
like each cup, like, and then it magnifies. So like one cup is 12 hours,
Yeah,
and
like
then two cups are 24 hours, and so on and
yeah,
so on.
I would say like I didn't feel really good for a few days.
Mm.
Maybe it was all the withdrawal symptoms and like all those things. I mean, a solid week plus was where I was like, wow, I'm like really like, flatline now, and I
Yeah.
feel good all day.
So has that represented itself in the way that you feel in the workouts? Like feeling more energized? Do you feel different when
Yes,
you
it's
come to
all
the gym?
constant now. It's all constant. Like I don't feel like I need a fit aid that has like that extra juice at the end or whatever, to help with like pre workout or post workout. Like a lot of people do all these different things to help their workouts, and I'm like, I don't even think I need anything anymore.
Yeah, just a good night's sleep.
Yeah, deep sleep, even if it's not long.
Yeah. I love sleep. Sleep makes such a big difference in the way that my brain functions. I notice, like, if I have a really good night's sleep, the next day I'm sharp, I'm on it, like, I'm on point. If I have maybe not one poor night of sleep, but a couple of poor nights of sleep in a row, I'm just like foggy and like, I'm never really lethargic. I always have a good amount of energy, but I can just tell I feel different in my brain. It's weird. So we'll go on to mindset and goal setting. Do you have any time left in your life to do any of those types of things? I mean, I feel like you're always on the run.
Well, I mean, some exciting things have been happening to
Okay.
me. So, and this hopefully will help me redirect my scheduling with my business and education. I think is staying as it is for a while. But so I recently wrote a book about, a child learning an instrument for the first time in her journey. And some fun things have happened with that. And actually, recently, which you don't know, I just told Drew, my brother and Chris's husband. So Chris is actually my sister-in-law. But a media company reached out to me, and they want to make my book Carly and the Squeaky Clarinet into a film.
Oh, cool.
And
Wow, that's awesome.
yes, and they're based in California, and I kind of have like an agent now. We had a conference call about it, and they are full into this. They're drafting up a proposal, and they want to like bring it to another level and sell it to like and propose it to like companies like Netflix and Paramount for a kids channel, 90-minute animated episode.
Oh, wow.
So it's really exciting. So if things like this kind of excel and develop more, then I would try to hopefully take a step back from the business a little bit and have other people run it, because I really enjoy CrossFit so much that I want to go every day. So it's really hard for me to do that. I mean, love it.
Yeah.
So
That's really cool.
some
Congratulations.
Yeah,
That's amazing.
I just told Drew about it, and he was like, "Whoa!" And I shared the website with him, and we're seeing it like their portfolio. So it's definitely a huge thing to have possibly happen.
Yeah, that's amazing. I hope that all comes
Yeah,
to
me
fruition.
too. So
Exciting.
it's really cool, and I mean, excited about the whole, being a writer journey, and it's more relaxing, and I don't have to like do 8 million things during the week, because we all have a lifestyle that we want to, live, and we have to do certain things to make that happen. So, and sometimes it's tough to make ends meet with just one thing going on in our lives, or things that we want to do.
Yeah, it's hard to be able to.
But fitness is
do it all.
huge for me, so I want to continue that and hopefully try to find some other ways for passive income so I can have more time.
That sounds amazing.
Thanks.
Really cool. That's amazing. Congratulations. I hope that really works out, and I look forward to seeing
everyone's
it.
like, "Oh, you work so much," but I mean, like, I don't want to so much.
Yeah.
I just have this like way of life I want to live, and I know life goes so fast, and I do enjoy the DJ entertainment company so much too. So it's hard to like juggle everything all the time.
So what would you be doing if you in terms of fitness if you never found CrossFit?
Well, I hope that the journey of fitness took me in a way where I saw results like I do at CrossFit. So I was at a gym for 6 to 8 years where nothing was ever achieved. The only bonus was that the gym that I belonged to had a pool, and then I would get up before work and swim. But other than that, I would go there for a leg day or whatever, and like legitimately, and everyone says this about gyms that aren't coached or don't have accountability or don't have a schedule of classes that are going on for you that you sign up for, is that you go to the gym and you walk around and you do a few things and you legitimately convince yourself that you did enough.
Yes.
You legit,
yeah,
like
you showed up, check, done.
100%. You go. I would go into this gym and I would pay, and it wasn't cheap. Like a lot of gyms are really cheap, inexpensive. I should say, like, there's gyms that are like $30 a month, and then there's gyms that have all the things, So CrossFit isn't the most inexpensive thing to do across the board, but you're coached. There's a goal. There's, all kinds of, things that are set up for you so that you progress the right way.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then the other, in comparing that to a gym that's equally as expensive or whatever, would be a gym that has like a pool, a spa, like classes that are offered that aren't really like, this is the situation that you have to do here. This is just an added thing that you could do that people are like, oh, there's yoga today? Like, let me sign up for yoga. So I was a member of one of those types of gyms, and I did it for the pool part, but it was not inexpensive. And when I would go to do what I was supposed to do there, like the gym part, the fitness part, I would go for 20 minutes and run on the rower or run on the treadmill and say, oh, that was good.
Mm-hmm.
I would do some bench press and, 10 reps, 3 sets, then jump on something else. I'm like, wait, it's chest day, so I'll go do this other thing that is the same movement.
Yeah.
And I never saw
Not
results.
really having a particular plan.
Never saw results. So I would have hoped if I didn't choose CrossFit that I would have found something that did some sort of circuit training where you're doing cardio and lifting within the same workout so that you're burning fat and you're building muscle at the same time, because I really feel that that's the true way to get fit, is that you're not just building muscle underneath the fat. You have to do both at the same time, because a lot of people just walk around, they lift, and they're not burning anything. They're not burning any calories when they do that. I don't know if I'm saying the right things.
Yeah, you're saying it right. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
I know what you mean.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
CrossFit completely hits all those marks, Plus you're joining something where you have members to connect with.
Yeah, you kind of like feel a little bit accountable to showing up. Your people that you work out with every day are like, "Well, where's Alan been?"
Yeah, and then when you're like late or you miss a class, you're like, where have you been?
I heard you. Got the PR bell the other day for being on time.
Yeah, so one of my faults is with so many things going on in my life and trying to get on point, sometimes I run late to CrossFit, so that's another goal for me. But anyway, back to the other thing. I wish whatever journey I took, would be in a way that it was some sort of circuit training, and I'm glad that CrossFit filled that void for me.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember when you first started, you were like a little bit hesitant. You were like, I don't know. And then we were doing some private training. And then you're like, maybe I'll try a class. And then you were like, oh, yeah, I'm in.
Yeah,
I'm in.
Because I like cardio a lot. And I'm good at running and all these things that are coordinated with CrossFit. So it's like if you go to a separate gym, you would just go run. And you're like, oh, well, that's it. I'm good for the day.
Yeah, whereas, and then you would run by yourself.
You run on a treadmill, it's boring. And then you're like, well, I'm not going to lift too. And then, what do you,
no.
Yeah, so, I go run, and then, okay, well, did I get anything out of that? I'll just go ride my mountain bike then, you know? So it's great that we coordinate all those, cardio activities with the things that we do. Because there's a million things that we do.
Yeah, we do. So I'm going to ask you a couple different quick answer questions, CrossFit or not CrossFit related, just whatever comes to mind you can answer. And if it requires more than just a word, feel free to just a sentence or a short little paragraph. So do you have a recollection of your first day at CrossFit or a beginning of your journey at CrossFit, like something that really sticks out as a memory?
Yes.
What?
I think it was the first time I was one of my few classes where we were doing I think it was, I forget what the movement is with the dumbbells and you're doing devil's press.
Devil's press.
Yes. I'll always remember one of the first couple workouts that we did, one of my first couple classes, and it was whatever sets that we were doing, and like I was so winded. I was like, oh, I'm a great runner. I could do this. And we ran out and ran 400 meters, and I was great. And we came back and we were doing this double press situation, and I was dead.
Okay. What is your favorite CrossFit movement?
Whoa. My favorite CrossFit movement is probably anything dumbbell related.
Except the devil's press, or now including?
Including, but not including overhead, front press or front squats or anything that's like over where I'm holding the or the push, the jerks.
Oh, those are the least favorite.
Least favorite.
Wow. Okay. Favorite dumbbells, not overhead. Least favorite, anything overhead.
But I can't remember all the
terminology. Yeah, that's okay. If you had to pick rower or bike, which one?
Rower. 100%.
Okay. Are you a log it and Wodify type of person, or do you not log it and Wodify?
Like you mean do I score myself? I would say 95% of the time.
What keeps you from the other 5%?
Partner wads. And if it's something where I know this is bad, but if it's something that I know I'm not even close to what I normally do, I just came for the workout, and I'm like, there are those times where I want to go, and my weights are not close to what I know I can do, and I don't score.
So do you consider yourself to be a cherry picker or no?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah!
I thought I just teased you about that.
No, I've always said, because Drew says don't be a cherry picker.
Yeah. Well, I thought you...
Because there's some movements that are my least favorite, too.
Yeah.
I mean, anything like... and I think it's more of a fear than anything else, like deadlifting, back squats. Those movements are.
You don't like as much.
Yeah, I don't like as much. I'm fear of doing it wrong and having injuries and things like that, but it doesn't say it's not good for me.
Yeah. Well, the coach will help you.
Yeah.
Me or one of the others. Well, I think we're going to wrap it up here. Just anything else you would like to tell us about you that we might not know, anything that might surprise someone about you?
No, I think I'm pretty transparent at the gym. I
You
think
laid it all out
I'm
there.
too transparent, so that's why everyone picks on me sometimes. I think everyone knows so much about me.
Well, thanks so much for your time today, and look forward to more conversations like this coming up. Just further proving that CrossFit is for everyone. Busy schedules and all can fit it in. Come take the warrior's path. Thanks, Alan.